Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Another awesome day, of course, here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. I'm your host. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO. We are very lucky to have another CyberCEO on the show right now. Daniel, how are you doing today?
I am excellent.
By the way, for the benefit of everyone who's listening, can you please tell us something about yourself?
So my name is Daniel 𝗙𝗪𝗍. I am a full-time real estate agent in the greater Tampa area and have been the last 5 years.
5 years in the business. How's it been so far?
It's been like the Wild Wild West here. It's very interesting, to say the least.
All right, very interesting. Now, how about with your own cyberbacker? How long have she been working with you?
Sure. So 𝗙𝗪𝗍 has been working with me for the last 8 months.
8 months. Now, is this your first time working with a remote team member?
This is the very first time I've ever worked with a remote team member.
All right. But how about with assistants previously that are right there with you?
So I've actually never had any admin help for anything. This is my second business. First business was all electrical, and I did, I did way too much. So I knew I'd get to a point where I'd eventually have to hand it off to somebody, and that's where Cyberbacker stepped in.
All right. How has the experience been so far working with your own cyberbacker?
So unbelievable. Basically the Cyberbacker admin basically came in, trained pretty well. And so it was just some learning curves that needed to kind of happen just for them to kind of get to know our systems that we deal with in the greater Tampa area. A lot of apps, a lot of software systems, and just, procedures that we typically do, how we do things from day to day and week to week. But other than that, it's going great. I mean, unbelievable.
All right, we love hearing that. Your great experiences, of course. Now, what can you tell me about your cyberbacker 𝗙𝗪𝗍? How's the interaction been every day, maybe phone calls, things like that?
Sure. So that's, for me personally, it's taken me a little while to kind of get used to that. So I've never really had, Jen is basically a kind of a partner, a colleague. I really don't consider her an employee, even though she typically kind of is, but so for me in the mornings, it's a lot of organization for me on my end, just to kind of, and not even, I mean, it's a little organization for me from day to day to just make sure that she gets up and running, with what she needs to do and what we need to just kind of accomplish throughout the day and throughout the week. And honestly, most of the time, she gets going on her own every morning without my help. So it's pretty amazing.
Someone like another you, an extension of yourself. Is that right?
Absolutely. Another me, great example. It's a great extension. We get along great. It is a successful partnership, that I can definitely say. There's a lot happening there that she helps take care of.
Imagine it's only been 8 months and you've already called it a successful partnership. Next question, since you already touched on it, what makes it a successful partnership?
So that's a great question. I think some of the things that kind of make it a successful partnership is just having the flexibility to have somebody else there. It's really about time and space, right? We all want to be control freaks and take everything on most realtors do, at least, want to take everything on their own, make sure everything's taken care of. But honestly, she saved me. She saved me an extensive amount of time. So our partnership is really based on flexibility, time, space. And it's continuously learning and growing together.
Especially time, you already mentioned it, saved you a lot of time, especially as you mentioned that the real estate business there is quite interesting, right? Now, how about additional revenue, let's say? Have they gotten you more revenue for your business?
Right. So I would say so, because Jen basically frees up a lot of time for us. So she not only is our admin, but we've also trained her to be our transaction coordinator as well. So just having her do those dual jobs has saved me exorbitant amount of time. I can't even, to be honest with you, I can't even quantify the amount of time per day or per week she saved me, but it's excessive, a lot. And that allows me to basically go out and really get the business and focus on the business and bring the business in and continuously fill the pipeline.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Now, you already touched base on it a bit. What are the things that your cyberbacker is currently doing for you in your business? Because there's still a lot of people right now listening, of course, that don't know what a cyberbacker can do.
First off, go check out Cyberbackers, number one. You have to do it
Mhm.
because it can really help save you a lot of money. Um, and it's just, honestly, Jen does a lot for us. She really, so basically when she came aboard in the admin role, and she really helped us out on the admin side, and really we had a huge database that she plowed through, reorganized for us, and is continuously doing that on a weekly basis. Plus we were able to train her up in everything that we do, from multiple software programs to our MLS system. She's done many certifications for us within our own MLS, and she can do awesome comps for us when we need them instantaneously, which is amazing. Plus she is, taking over the transaction coordinating side of things right now. So personally, she does quite a bit, a lot. She does a lot. Um, just from preparing the docs. She does some social media stuff. We allow her to be as creative as she wants to be on her end, and just kind of do things on a weekly basis here and there to fill time. So there is, a little lag in there sometimes where we're not as busy, but as we keep growing and filling that pipeline and getting busy, that, she's just basically tackling a lot of the priority stuff head on. But there's a lot of downtime here and there. So we allow her to basically go get certifications, go train, go learn, and do things within our sphere of influence that kind of helps us out in many, many different ways. I wish I could sit here and explain them all, but there's a lot.
That's awesome because, of course, she's not just helping you, she's also growing on her own, going through the certifications, those trainings.
Yeah, we need to get our real estate license, I think.
Wow, that would be awesome though. Now,
Right?
these roles could typically grow very fast, maybe in the next few
Absolutely.
weeks, few months, maybe in the next year. What are some of the things that you're considering having her do for you and your business in the future?
Right. Well, we've been overloading her with a ton of stuff. So we really see her being pretty much kind of, I'd like her to be head admin. I think that we're probably going to end up adding another admin. And honestly, the next move for us is to add a an inside sales agent,
Hmm.
and just have her work with them as well, and just helping us out on the lead generation side of things. Because right now, as she takes things over and we're focusing more on business and actually putting more money that we're making into lead generation, we're finding out that now we're going to need some help with that as well, just because it's tough answering the phones all the time and responding to emails and text messages on a daily basis. So it gets really interesting the moment that you start growing with your admin from Cyberbacker and just keep plowing forward and grow, literally growing and learning.
Of course, of course. So you're already thinking about adding your own ISA there. That's great. That's great.
Absolutely.
Now, how about some challenges, or let's say, let's call them opportunities that you've had? Were there any challenges or opportunities that you've had
Yeah.
working with your own cyberbacker?
You know, um, with anything, there's obviously going to be some obstacles and challenges and so forth. But with Jen, she's an amazing person. She's super flexible, super understanding. Her willing to learn is unbelievable and adapt to things. And she's super quick and spot on and just willing to be there. And I think just having that you have that ability on the other side, that really helps overcome pretty much anything. And honestly, there hasn't been much. There's just been a few minor mistakes here and there, but pretty much I do that on a daily basis. So we're kind
Oh.
of in a no judgment zone over here, right? We
Mhm.
understand it's a growing learning curve and a team atmosphere, and everybody makes mistakes, but we just kind of move beyond all that.
Of course, just keep moving forward, right?
Absolutely.
Now, another question that I have here for you. Again, a lot of people are still having, let's say, second thoughts, or something is stopping them from getting their own cyberbacker, buying into the idea of having someone, of course, an extension of themselves. What advice would you be able to give these people who are listening right now?
If you're a person struggling,
Hmm.
with day-to-day and weekly tasks that you just, if you want to cut back on your hours, or if you want to grow your business, just those two questions right there. If you really want to grow your business, or you want to cut back on your hours a little bit and not lose on your business, or even pick up more business, I would strongly recommend looking into Cyberbackers. They have an awesome system in place. They're excellent to work with. And I can honestly say that from literally Mark to 𝗙𝗪𝗙, our admin, to everybody there, the entire staff is just truly amazing. So I think that, what they're doing is unbelievable in this marketplace for realtors such as us. And I couldn't, recommend you more, honestly.
Mhm. All right. Now, I also know for a fact that your Cyberback Agency will be listening to this episode of
Excellent.
CyberCEO. So, would you want to give a quick shout out to your Cyberbacker, of course?
Yeah, hey Jen. Without you, we would really be struggling. So she's an amazing lady, an amazing person, an amazing mom, and she's an amazing part of our team. We got her picture up with the rest of the team just because she is literally part of the team. So, and we want her to know that. I know that she may worry about from time to time if she's going to be hanging around, and I can guarantee that she will be.
Of course, I know she will be. I know for a fact that I can speak for Jen, of course, that she's also been working hard, of course, build that relationship with you and your business to help you grow. So, by the way, Daniel, thank you very much for being on the show. Very insightful answers. By the way, I hope this isn't the last time that we get to do this.
Whenever you want me on, I'll be here for you.
I love it. I love it. Daniel, thank you very much again for your time. And to all of our listeners, of course, if you want to know more about Cyberbacker, visit our websites. Anything else you'd like to add, Daniel?
No, I just strongly recommend people should look into this. And, again, if they want to grow their business or be way more productive and efficient, this is one of the best ways to do it.
We appreciate Daniel. Of course, we're looking forward for, again, this continuing this partnership with you, of course, for the years to come. Daniel, thank you very much for being on the show. Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.